Hello, everybody. Good evening to most of you. Good morning to some. It's morning for me. That's why I'm still in my bed. It's almost 8 a.m. in the morning here in Los Angeles, and I'm in my bed still. But that's okay because we're going to be looking at some bedtime stories. We're going to read some bedtime stories, and maybe even if it is morning for you, you will be sleepy. Well, hello, everybody. It's Teacher Pete with English Learning Space. Here's a live English lesson for you. Some of you will watch this live. Some of you will watch it later. And if you like this video, give it a like. Follow us on Facebook. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, English Learning Space. It helps us grow. And comment. I love to read your comments. Today, we're going to take a look at two stories, and they're bedtime stories, stories to help you fall asleep. For many of you, I know it is evening time. Hello, Mi. You're from Lao? Sabaidi. Sabaidi, Mi. Tim. Good to see you again, Tim. Ratri Sawat. Sawadee Kap. I hope you guys are doing well. It's evening for you, so maybe it's a good time for a bedtime story. We have two stories we're going to look at today. This one, how do dinosaurs go to sleep? How do dinosaurs go to sleep? Hello, Radia. Radia Mayumi, nice to see you again. Hi, Twee Lin. Nice to see you. I think Xin Chao. What time is it for you guys? Is it late? Is it nighttime in the evening? Are you getting ready for bed? I'm still in my bed. I'm definitely ready for bed. You love dinosaurs, Radia? Cool. Well, then you'll love this story. Hi, MT Na. Welcome. Nice to see everybody today. Okay, hello, Patama. Since it's evening time for you, we're going to take a look at two stories. They are bedtime stories. So if you start to feel tired, that's okay. That's okay. Then I'm doing my job. Oh, great, Tim. Tim's in bed and waiting for my bedtime story. All right. Sounds good, Tim. Excellent. So I'm going to read a story. Listen carefully as I read, and read with me. I will show you the words so you can read along with me. Hi, Listia. You made it. You made it for class. I'm so glad you're here. Welcome. Welcome, everybody. Na Samana. It's time for sleeping. Excellent. Well, hopefully these stories will help to give you nice dreams. Nice dreams. Good. Okay, here's the first story, guys. Let me show. This is called How Do Dinosaurs Go to Sleep? How do dinosaurs go to sleep? Do you know? Do they take sleeping pill? Let's find out. This book is by Jane Yolen and Mark Teague. How do dinosaurs go to sleep? How does a dinosaur go to sleep? Whether it's light or dark and deep? When Mama says nicely that it's time for bed, Does a dinosaur run or go hiding instead? I am from Los Angeles, NT. I live in Los Angeles, California. Does he stay in the closet behind a closed door? Or demand that she read to him just one book more? You always take a sleeping pill? Yeah, that's normal. Many people take a sleeping pill. Tim, that's normal. Or does he pick up his blankie and give it a throw? This blankie is blanket. Blanket. Does he scream at his mother that he just won't go using his favorite words? No, no, no. No, a dinosaur doesn't. He sits in the tub and gives his rubber ducky a very good scrub. He brushes his teeth and then gets into bed. Thank you. He snuggles right down while a story is read. With bear on his left side and cat on his right, he's ready to sleep all the way through the night. He gives a big wave to his mom at the door. Off goes the light. Nighty night, little dinosaur. Well, there's the first story. How do dinosaurs go to? That's how they go to sleep. You like my voice? Thank you. Tim, yeah, so Tim has insomnia. Yes. This is a condition where you can't sleep. Somnia means sleep. Remember the prefix in means not. Insomnia, not sleep. And I'm sorry about that. Yes, Tim says he's had insomnia after his mom passed away 2 years ago. Wow, I'm sorry about that, Tim. But yeah, and so sometimes you take a sleeping pill. Yeah, I understand. Sometimes I cannot sleep. Sometimes my brain is too active and I cannot stop my thinking. But I've learned some ways to just shut my brain down a little bit. Sometimes if I listen to soft sounds like ocean noises, like waves, or soft rain, for some reason my brain stops thinking and I just start listening, and that can help me fall asleep. And you can find these videos on YouTube, just 10 hours of rain, and it's just the sound of soft rain. This helps me fall asleep, Tim. Maybe try that. Good evening, Mariana. Oh, Pedrito is my nickname, Mariana. You always remember that. The topic is bedtime stories. But it's not bedtime for you, Mariana. What time is it right now for you, Mariana? Is it noon? In Argentina? Yes, Tim. That's it. That's right. When I'm in bed, my brain is traveling and thinking about everything that happened that day. What am I going to do tomorrow? Things like this. My brain wants to talk to itself, talk to me. And I'm like, shut up, brain. I'm trying to sleep. And my brain's like, but what about this? And what about that? What are we going to do tomorrow? And I'm like, I don't know. Let me sleep. Hi, Navai. Paul, good morning, my friend. My partner. You're cooking. It's noon. That's right. Noon, 12 noon in Argentina and Patagonia. Pumpkins with eggs. Oh my gosh, that sounds like a delicious breakfast or lunch. Delicious and healthy. My dog, Nicky, he loves pumpkin. He loves to eat pumpkin. Henny Shu, hi. Good morning. And Kim, Jammy. Good morning, Kim. We're talking about bedtime stories, but also talking about ways to help us fall asleep. Does reading a book help you fall asleep? If I read in bed, I fall asleep very quickly. I'm just like once a very fast fall asleep. Okay, but let me know anything about if you have any advice for Tim on good ways to fall asleep at night. For some people, it's hard to fall asleep. They are always thinking, their brain is awake. What are some things you do to feel tired and go to sleep? It's 11 p.m., Henny, where you are. Henny, where are you? Where are you, Henny? Yeah, bedtime, right? Or close to bedtime. Okay. Let me know if you want to share about anything, if you have any questions at all for me about bedtime stories or about going to sleep. Oh, that's good, Mariana. Mariana says she falls to sleep. She goes to sleep before she touches the pillow. She's like, "Oh, that is good, Mariana." Oh, thank you. Thank you, NT Na. I'm glad you like it. Henny, you're in Indonesia. Okay. Then I should say, Salamat Malam. Is this right? Salamat Malam. Not Salamat Pagi. Salamat Pagi for me. Salamat Malam for you. Yes, Mariana, that's really good. Mariana falls asleep like that. Easy. Can you fall asleep easily? Or is it sometimes difficult to fall asleep? I find that if I also try to go to bed at the same time every night, same time in bed every night, and same time up in the morning, this can help me be tired. Right. That's right, Henny. Salamat malam for you. And salamat pagi for me. Artwarta, good evening from Bali. Excellent. Salamat malam. I've seen pictures of Bali and it looks beautiful. Oh, Kono Kwan has very good advice. I love this. Pray or do meditation before bedtime. This is really good advice, Kono Kwan. Thank you. Okay, Ntina says, chuk ngu gon, sleep well. You're Vietnamese. Okay, so that's Vietnamese bedtime thing. Chuk ngu gon. Chuk ngu gon. Sleep well in Vietnamese. Great, thank you. I'm sure my pronunciation not very good, but thank you for teaching me Vietnamese. I will be your English teacher and you can be my Vietnamese teacher. Thank you, Ntina. Okay, so please let me know if you have any other advice on how to fall asleep. Some people like bedtime stories. This is another bedtime story. This one is called Time for Bed. Time for Bed. Okay, let me show this screen to you. Whoops. All right, here we go. Let's have another story, shall we? You usually learn English before going to bed. Excellent. That's a great idea, Opal. Maybe it's a little boring and can help you fall asleep. Hi, Opal. And we have Sunata Jantala. Hello, Sunata. Kim Jammy. Yeah, reading, book, sleep, that helps. I like to read before I go to sleep, too. It helps me. My brain stops thinking of other things and can concentrate. And then I'm like, brain, be quiet. And my brain says, okay. All right, so this is another story about going to bed. And this story is like a poem. It's kind of like a poem. Let's listen. Listen carefully as I read this story. Read along with me. Just any vocabulary words you want to talk about when we're done. And hopefully, Tim, after this story, you will be a little sleepy. Okay, here we go, guys. Listen and read with me. This story is called Time for Bed by Mem Fox. Okay, I'll read the book or story before going to bed. Okay, Tim, see if that works for you. See if that works. Don't read something scary, or don't read the news, which can make you sad or angry. Read something nice and peaceful. When I was young, textbooks made good sleeping pill. Yeah, I know what you mean. School books can be super boring. Artwarta has a great question. I want to ask you, my teacher, how to be well in writing English. We probably say how to be good in writing English, not only speaking. Tell me, please. Well, Artwarta? Oh, good evening. You're Arkanese from Myanmar. Welcome. I hope you are safe. All of our friends in Myanmar, we wish you good luck and I hope you are safe. We're all paying attention to the protests in Myanmar. And I'm glad you're here. Let us know if you want to share about anything in your country. So, Artwarta, how do you learn to write? Well, you must practice writing. You must practice writing. Write a sentence, one sentence, and then check, read to make sure is correct. And also, a good way to learn to write is reading. Reading. Try this, Artwarta. Read a story in your language. Read a story maybe in your language, and then try and write the story in English. And just see. Just practice. The only way to get better is practice, practice, practice. Okay, so let's read this story. Here we go. Time for bed. It's time for bed, little mouse, little mouse. Darkness is falling all over the house. It's time for bed, little goose, little goose. The stars are out and on the loose. It's time for bed, little cat, little cat. So snuggle in tight. That's right, like that. It's time for bed, little calf, little calf. What happened today that made you laugh? Calf is baby cow, calf. It's time for bed, little foal, little foal. I'll whisper a secret, but don't tell a soul. It's time for bed, little fish, little fish. So hold your breath and make a wish. It's time for bed, little sheep, little sheep. The whole wide world is going to sleep. It's time to sleep, little bird, little bird. So close your eyes. Not another word. It's time to sleep, little bee, little bee. Yes, I love you, and you love me. It's time to sleep, little snake, little snake. Good gracious me, you're still awake? It's time to sleep, little pup, little pup. If you don't sleep soon, the sun will be up. It's time to sleep, little dear, little dear. The very last kiss is almost here. The stars on high are shining bright. Sweet dreams, my darling. Sleep well. Good night. Well, that's our second bedtime story. Are you sleepy yet? Yes, NT Na has really good advice. Yeah, I think practicing listening to English good will help all skills about writing, reading, speaking. That's true. That's true. You're welcome. Great advice. Does anybody else have any advice on how to go to sleep? We talked about listening to rain, this called white noise, something like this. We talked about praying and meditation. We talked about reading, definitely reading. Opal and me know that reading can help us go to sleep. Also, some people say, don't eat food 2 hours before bed. Don't eat, especially spicy food. I know it's difficult for you, but you should not eat too soon before you go to bed. Maybe be a little bit hungry. Sometimes food in your stomach, digestion can cause you to get acid and get your stomach moving and can keep you awake. But you know what, Tim? If you have to sleep and you cannot sleep, then you take a sleeping pill, and that's okay. Just, of course, try to be careful with the sleeping pills. Don't take too many. And take a break. Every once in a while, take a pause. Don't take sleeping pill maybe every night. But if you can't sleep, it makes your whole life bad, right? It affects everything. All right, everybody. Well, I think it might be close to your bedtime for many of you. It's lunchtime for Mariana and all my friends in Patagonia, Argentina. But for many of you in Southeast Asia, oh, it's bedtime. Tim, I hope you are tired enough to sleep. Maybe try some of the strategies we advise. And we'll have another lesson. Next one will be on Wednesday. Thursday for Southeast Asia. It will be Thursday morning. For many of you, it will be for Argentina. It might be around midnight. But for everybody else in the world, it will be at your time. And I always give you a little bit of notice. Thank you so much, everybody. I hope you have sweet dreams. Good night, everybody. Thank you so much. Ratri sawat. Dobre wieczór. Gute Nacht. Noches. Thank you, everybody. Salamat malam. Oh, thank you very much, Entina. Sweet dreams to you, everybody. Thank you so much. And if you like this video, give us a like, give us a love, find us on Facebook, and follow us, English Learning Space. Find us on YouTube and subscribe, English Learning Space. Thanks, everybody. See you next time. Bye-bye.